Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. Today, the bullshit is the update on Brittney Griner. Um, you don't, if you can't just watch the video first before you start giving your opinion, please go somewhere else. But I do understand people disagree with the situation, and some people like, well, if she did it, she shouldn't have did it. So this is just my outlook on it, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not nothing of that accord. Never went to school and failed out. Never looked into a seminar. I just, what's the human way to do it? Right and wrong. We all know right and wrong and all that shit. But sometimes, if you can, we can learn from our consequences. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Brittney Griner, she went to court Monday, and they keeping her for another 6 months. It could be up to 6 months. Could be longer, could be shorter, but something in my spirit is saying it's not going to take 6 months to get whatever news that is coming for her, So basically, I just want people to support her and her wife. You know what I'm saying? It is a link that, like a petition that we can sign to try to get her home. I don't know what's the signing of the petition is going to do, because she is out of the country. She's been stuck in Russia since February 17th, and maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I'm just guesstimating, but I'm right in the ballpark. Russia decided that they was going to go into Ukraine and start a war or whatever they doing over there. And people saying, well, she's over in another country, and you know what I'm saying, she deserve it. And let's get real about this. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty sure some people thought about this, because I'm nobody special. I'm not, I'm me, but some people in the world I know has a thought in their head. You know what I'm saying? But basically, she has some hash oil. I guess it was marijuana vape pens. Said it was a big quantity. I heard some of these from a bunch of different articles that I read. I don't know how true it is. Some people said it was a package full of vape pens or cartridges or whatever, and she was smuggling them into the country or out of the country, whatever. But it's a couple that said it was just a couple. You know what I'm saying? A couple of media outlets were saying that. So I don't know the case, because we don't have the court papers in front of us, because she is out of the country. And they like, well, she deserved to be there. You break laws. Woo, 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 woo. I get it. But these are the same people. You want to sit here and say she deserved what she deserves, but these are the same country. And I'm not even lying. I can't tell you what age I heard this from, but this is the same country that has a problem with anti-doping their athletes for the Olympics. And they've been doing this for a while now, since dated back 2008. And they've been stripped of Olympic medals. I don't know if they were gold, silver, whatever. They've been stripped from competing in and stripped from their medals, and they was caught 150 times. Russia, who's holding somebody for weed that is legal in the United States. It may still be legal there, but that they trying to sit here and hold her for something like murder or something. You know what I'm saying? Which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking they just hold her as a political pawn. And some people say, if it was LeBron James, he would be home already. I really believe it wouldn't be as easy if it was LeBron James, Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? People of that accord, because the way the world works, I don't know why, they have more clout. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't watch the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? But are we really going to sit here and agree with a country that is, I don't know the history, but from me looking in, if anybody know anything different, let me know. and I would sure do my research. I'm not just gonna take your word for it. If you just can give me a little bit of information, I can be able to look it up, and not we can discuss it. But we're gonna believe somebody going and invading another country, separating families and all this stuff. For what reason? For land or whatever. But okay, and we're gonna go ahead and agree with somebody that doesn't abide abide by the rules of the Olympics of steroids and performance enhancement drugs are not allowed, but they still do it and they always get caught. Just like uh this past Olympics, they had a ice skater. I don't know if they pulled her, but I know she was allowed to perform or whatever, do her little skating routine or whatever. And they let her skate, and she was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And they let her skate. I don't know if they was allowed for her to medal or whatever, but they allowed her to skate because they said something about her mental. And they always talk about pro-life. Get her home, even if you don't like gay people. Can we just come together and support her off of sports? You know what I'm saying? Because she attended Baylor. You know what I'm saying? She plays for the Phoenix Mercury WNBA basketball team. She's an NBA champion. You know what I'm saying? If we can just support her on that end, because I know you can't tell me you can't do it because they do it in the NBA. Just a quick snippet back to LeBron James. LeBron James had somebody thrown out of the arena because of what the audience, some lady said something about his son getting in a car accident. We don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody disrespecting LeBron James, but I'm pretty sure if he was on your team, if he was on your team, you would love him. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like LeBron because he's black. Some don't like him because he's arrogant. Some people thinks he's a big baby, whatever. But people go to sporting events and they necessarily, okay, let's say they're going for Oklahoma and they playing the Kings. You have some people in the audience calling the other team the N-word, all this shit, disrespecting them. But just for the moment, your team that you're rooting for has black people in there, but you're not calling them the N-word because you want your team to win. So if we can just support her on the tip of sports, not just because she's gay. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a way. The GLBT needs to get together. You know what I'm saying? Support her. People that just love sports and wants to see her, come home, they should be able to support her because like the Texas school she went to, Baylor or whatever, I believe is in Texas. Baylor is, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But the people that she went to the college for, I know you got a bunch of college people, high schoolers that wanted to come to this school because of Brittney Griner, and she was able to make it to the NBA. She won y'all championships. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're getting some type of gratuity from her successes. Not saying she did it all, but people want to go there so they can try to make it follow, the lead that she's going in. And then there's some people that don't like her because of her past. Roethlisberger, I don't know if he was convicted, but you know what I'm saying? It was some shit about him raping somebody, and he won a championship after that, and people still loved him. You know what I'm saying? People still loved him even though he was accused of this shit. You know what I mean? So it's just a bunch of ways that I can defer you deter you to not, not wanting to support her. Just pick out something. She's a gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? So when the Olympics going on, we want USA to win. You know what I mean? So she's a gold medalist for the women. They should be able to support her. Women should be supporting her. Sports fans should be supporting her. You should be able to take something out that you don't like about the person and just support them just because it's the right thing. But if you have to make up something, I only did it because I want her to come back to our team. You know what I'm saying? We are losing. We're getting beat up in the paint and she can do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So find something in your heart to be able to support her. You know what I'm saying? Because you can find a link on the WNBA website. And it's a petition or whatever. And they keep saying it's not a bargaining chip. I think it is a bargaining chip. Just my opinion, because I'm not at the White House. I'm not talking to Putin's people and all that shit. But yeah, right now she's looking at another 6 months. But in my spirit, I don't think she's going to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen, but I believe something's going to look out for her so we can get her home. And then she missed her wife's graduation. You know what I'm saying? She just graduated from law school. She missed their anniversary. I don't know how long they've been together because I really didn't, follow her like that. You know what I'm saying? But, and then, just find a way to be able to support her. Even if she was in the wrong, we don't know that because the United States government is saying that she was wrongfully detained. You know what I mean? If you had somebody that was going overseas and they was detained and they spent years in prison, you know what I'm saying? Foreign exchange students from America or whatever else went to another country and got detained and they were stuck there for years, and you wanted the president to do something. You wanted Homeland Security to do something about it. You didn't care what they did. You just wanted them home safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. I don't care. Brittney Griner, I'm with you, bro. Never met you. You probably would never see this video. Never. But just sending up good vibrations your way. Keep your head up. It's easily said because I'm not going through it. But just try to stay strong. Stay strong for your wife and your family. And you'll be home.